Sunday, December 17th. I'm Onyx Williams, and these are your top 5 Black News alerts for the weekend Sunday edition. Get the latest Black news in the Black Alerts app or at blackalerts.com. Kodak Black is in federal custody after what seems to be a possible probation violation. Unmuted News has confirmed with the Federal Bureau of Prisons that the 26-year-old rapper, whose real name is BLK, has been placed in custody in the Federal Detention Center in Miami. While it's not clear when Kodak Black was placed in federal custody, it is clear that he remains behind bars, as the BOP doesn't list a release date. Unmuted News has also reached out to the FBI's Miami field office for additional comment and clarification. The 26-year-old rapper was arrested in South Florida on December 7th and charged with cocaine possession and tampering with physical evidence, as well as being improperly parked. 4 days later, he formally pleaded not guilty to the charges and has requested a trial by jury. According to the police report, officers approached Kodak's Bentley when they observed the vehicle parked on an active roadway. When they approached the vehicle, they claimed they could smell alcohol, and upon searching the car, found cannabis rolling paper, cannabis residue, and white powder. Police also claimed that Kodak's mouth was full of white powder. The charges are available for viewing at blackalerts.com. We will stay close to this unfortunate story. Pansexual actor, vocalist, and game show host Brady is advocating for others to express their sexuality. In a new interview, the Let's Make a Deal host, who is 51, said that it's never too late to take hold of your story, as he discussed the positive responses he has had to him coming out as pansexual in August. In an interview with Yahoo Entertainment, Brady said, "I've gotten so many DMs, emails, and texts from people who, at a midpoint in their life, want to express themselves, whether it's changing their work or coming out. It's never too late to take hold of your story. For teenagers, young adults, theater students, and young Black men who question the idea of masculinity and what it all means." Brady revealed exclusively to People in August that he is pansexual, meaning that he is attracted to individuals regardless of sex or gender. The host said in his latest interview that the best part of coming out has been inspiring others to take their own story in their own hands, and added that he wishes to continue encouraging this in others in his work and activism. While Brady is noting that he is single, he says that he has plenty of work to do. Read the full story at blackalerts.com. Mike Lewis has our next story.
Thanks, Onyx. Family Matters star Darius McCrary has been arrested over unpaid child support. Again. McCrary is mostly known to us as Eddie Winslow, the eager teenager who played the eldest son of Harriet and Carl Winslow on Family Matters. According to TMZ and confirmed by the Unmuted News Entertainment Bureau in Los Angeles, the 47-year-old actor was booked on one felony count of failure to pay child support. The outlet, citing court documents, reports McCrary was arrested on November 27th due to an outstanding arrearage of $52,788 as of March 12, 2019. McCrary has pled not guilty, and his bail's been set at $13,197. It's unclear where McCrary was taken into custody, but TMZ cites online records that show he remains behind bars. The outlet also obtained McCrary's mugshot, which shows him smiling and sporting a scruffy salt and pepper beard and a blue jumpsuit. We've got the full details at unmutednews.com and have reached out to McCrary for comment. We also learned that this isn't the first time McCrary's been arrested over failure to pay for child support. He was taken into custody in 2015 on a similar charge. McCrary has 2 daughters and 1 son. Former President Doanld Trump said immigrants coming to the U.S. are poisoning the blood of our country, a remark on Saturday that quickly drew a rebuke from his chief Democratic rival, as President Joe Biden's campaign likened the words to those of Adolf Hitler. They let, I think the real number is 15-16 million people into our country. When they do that, we got a lot of work to do. They're poisoning the blood of our country. Trump told the crowd at a rally in New Hampshire. That's what they've done. They poison mental institutions and prisons all over the world, not just in South America, not just to 3 or 4 countries that we think about, but all over the world. They're coming into our country from Africa, from Asia, all over the world. Trump then repeated the use of poisoning in a post on his social media website, Truth Social, saying overnight in an all-caps post that illegal immigration is poisoning the blood of our nation. They're coming from prisons, from mental institutions, from all over the world. The term blood poisoning was used by Hitler in his manifesto, Mein Kampf, in which he criticized immigration and the mixing of races. All great cultures of the past perished only because the originally creative race died out from blood poisoning, Hitler wrote. The Biden campaign released a statement criticizing Trump's remarks. Let us know your thoughts on the former president's comment. Visit Black Alerts Politics at blackalerts.com or in the Black Alerts mobile app. A new report from NBC has shaken up almost everybody. While visually, from what we've been shown on social media and popular news media, is an increase in crime in our urban centers and the rise of smash-and-grab robberies, new data from the FBI seems to contradict these findings. A Gallup poll released this month found that 77% of Americans believe crime rates are worsening, but they are mistaken. The new FBI data and other statistics show. Crime in the United States has indeed declined significantly over the last year, according to new FBI data that contradicts a widespread national perception that law-breaking and violence are on the rise. The FBI data, which compares crime rates in the third quarter of 2023 to the same period last year, found that violent crime dropped 8%, while property crime fell 6.3%. to what would be its lowest level since 1961, according to criminologist Jeff Asher, who analyzed the FBI numbers. Murder plummeted in the United States in 2023 at one of the fastest rates of decline ever recorded, Asher found, and every category of major crime except auto theft declined. It's probably not surprising that 92% of Republicans, 78% of independents, and 58% of Democrats believe crime is rising. The FBI's quarterly numbers cover about 78% of the U.S. population and don't give as full a picture as the more comprehensive annual report the FBI puts out once a year. But Asher said the quarterly reports in the past have hewed fairly close to the annual ones. The most recent annual report, released in October, covered 94% of the country and found that violent crime in 2022 fell back to pre-pandemic levels, with murder dropping 6.1%. Asher maintains a separate database of murder in big cities, which found that murder is down 12.7% this year, after rising during the pandemic. Notably, Detroit is on pace to have the fewest murders since 1966, Asher found, while Baltimore and St. Louis are on track to post the fewest murders in each city in nearly a decade. A few cities, including Memphis and Washington, D.C., are still seeing increases in their murder rates, but they are outliers. Finally, and also something to note, is that the FBI data doesn't have a separate category for retail theft. It falls under larceny, which declined overall last year, according to the latest numbers. Retail theft is widely believed to have skyrocketed in some cities, and the industry says it is at unprecedented levels. But the data doesn't necessarily support that thesis. We'll summarize this report at blackalerts.com. Find this story, and also the latest on Nicki's album release, the latest on the Keke Palmer, Darius Jackson drama, and some great ways to prepare for the holidays, only at blackalerts.com. For Black Alerts Daily Weekend, I'm Mike Lewis, Unmuted Newsroom, New York City.